What is one piece of career advice you wish you were told when you started out?
Oh well, it's basically a piece of advice that was there in my it was there, and I just took it off after some time. So the school that I attended had a great motto. It's called Respice Diffinem. I might be just pronouncing it wrong. I just sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it translates from Latin to always look back to the end, or actually consider the end. Uh, Actually, kind of took some time for me to understand the true meaning of it. And like when I started, like after school, when I started off as a junior developer, usually like as a junior developer, you just do what you're told, right? And it is later on, like you realize when you just move through the ranks, you realize what is the true meaning of it, because working with a team to achieve a common goal, where you where you have small pieces stitching together, it gives it's good to give that clarity to the team why we are doing things, what is the achievement, actually look back to the end or consider the end in mind when you build something. It actually gives you much more uh, like involvement as a team or as a person, to know what we are trying to achieve as a team, or what we're trying to achieve when we are doing a solution.
What was a pivotal moment in your journey that had a significant impact?
Well, thinking about it, it's just that I had about three pivotal moments. I'll just talk through all three. So basically, just as I told you, I was in Trinity College in Kandy in Sri Lanka, and after that, I started off in a bank. I was there for a very short stint, actually 2 weeks, unfortunately, but. During that time, like my father saw a paper advertisement on an institute in Sri Lanka. It's called Informatics Institute. They were offering a scholarship, and actually it was funded by two companies. Again, one from informatics itself, because they have a software development arm, and then there is another company called IFS. It's Industrial and Financial Systems, and it's one of the leading ERPs for defense and forestry area. So what I did was just I applied to that, and then there were about 4 rounds of selection exams. It was pretty intense. We had about 5,000 people just applying for that, and only 60 was selected. And it was nerve-wracking at the beginning of all these exams, because like just after school you're doing all this heavy math-based stuff because the selection criteria is just to see that whether we are capable of getting a good education, whether we are worthy for that. So, and after that, I think this paper advertisement paid me one of to whom I am now. And then after that, I started as a part-time student working for 2 days a week, uni working studying for 2 days, working for 4 days at IFS. So it actually helped me to work, get my knowledge around the software, key software development skills like Java, Cintura, object-oriented programming language concepts, and how an ERP works, and all those things. So it was a really good foundation laid just after school, which is I found that it's a very big privilege to me. And then the second moment is that after that, I shifted my career from programming to IT management. And I got an opportunity in one of the Victoria's Secret collaboration manufacturing arm in Sri Lanka. And I joined as an IT executive and in a manufacturing facility. So I just kind of switched my career from a programmer to an infrastructure network side. And then I just climbed on, again, I just moved my way through to head of IT and MIS. And actually, my last work in a manufacturing arm was in India for Victoria's Secret. We had about 5,000 people working on two shifts by the time I just left India. And then the next one is that I migrated to Australia, and from there I got a brilliant opportunity to work at a company called Jitterbit Australia. I was one of the initial consultants there. And that's how I started to know about how integrations work, and then how the data movement work, and how the data space. So actually, that kind of all these things start from being a software developer from a management perspective, and the other one is the how the integration and data space work helped me to become who I am now at Coles.
As a leader, what key attributes are you looking for when hiring for your roles?
Well, I strongly believe that there's no I in team. So basically, like it's one team that works on. So, and in terms of skills, it can be learned, unlearned. So, like when you are moving to a company, sometimes you might need to keep your baggage and then learn new things. So one of the main attributes that I'm looking at a person is the ability to work cohesively in a team, and how the person reacts to high pressure environment. As you can see that IT is known to be task based, and it's always challenging with deadlines, and especially with budgets, right? So that's one key thing I really like to see in a candidate, and a candidate how he approaches a problem and strives for a solution for a solution. So that's one another key attribute, and the last thing is the communication. I cannot just emphasize more. Communication is the key of anything, because like even if you're doing something, I think it's better to over communicate than under communicate. So those are the main things. So as I mentioned earlier, this ties down to the motto of Recipe FNM, as we need to deliver a solution as a team while having a clear picture of the end goal.